we are back, episode 128 of Journey to a Million here on this Tuesday morning / afternoon. Little time switch. But that'll happen. Jared's probably really excited right now. Boba Tea is now at Starbucks. Just got word this morning.
No, they have a new like blue drink or something. I saw.
Yeah, they have some it's spin off on Boba though. It's supposed to there's like
their summer drink or something. I might. Oh
The
yeah, it
summer
is.
berry.
Yeah, I might get it. We'll see.
Yeah, I bet. I heard they're moving
Triple
Bogo
Stars
to
Day
Sunday.
too. Are they? No, that's tomorrow's Triple Stars Day. Never mind.
Yeah, I heard from 12 to 6 on Sunday they're gonna try to move it to now.
Oh, okay.
That's the rumor. I think this Thursday might be, but that's for summer.
No one's more excited than Zack, I'm sure.
Zack
loves Starbucks.
When we stop on our trip for BOGO Starbucks, and I get 2 30-ounce cold brews.
Yeah, me too. Zack, you'll get them too.
Is that going to be before the third round of golf?
No, we're not doing 3. I don't know where.
Drew was pushing for 4. I don't know why he wants 4.
Like, I thought we were just sticking at 3, but
yeah,
he's been. We can do 4, I guess. I mean,
he really wants to,
but yeah,
not a huge deal. Yeah.
The trip finalized. 2 baseball games Monday and Friday. In Cincy Monday, Friday in St. Louis. Friday bobblehead giveaway at the stadium. That'll be good.
What bobblehead is it?
To be determined. It will be a current player, is what the Cardinals have said.
Okay.
I'm hoping a little bit, maybe a little Nolan Arenado. If it's Contreras, I'm gonna try to sell it at the stadium.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to as well. No, honestly,
I don't want Contreras.
Unless it's like Arenado or like, I would even take a Goldschmidt. Honestly, even though I hate him.
I would too.
It's just. Hopefully, it's not like a Nolan Gorman kind of thing, or
that was my fear too. Yeah, or like Brennan Donovan.
Yeah, it might be. Honestly, it's normally like a younger, up and coming player, but Gorman's been terrible, so I don't even know if he's gonna have.
Can't
a career.
be Jordan Walker. They keep optioning him, so
yeah,
yeah. It might be Sonny Gray. That was my other thing I thought of.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They signed him. Yeah. That we're doing pickleball now. Zach's already arrogant with pickleball.
Thinks he's the best before he even sees any of us play. Yeah.
We did it in high school. I don't know where.
Did we?
We played pickleball. It was with the lines and stuff, and you had to serve in your box.
I know we played badminton.
No, we played pickleball too.
Yeah, we played both.
Oh, okay.
Zach, I think we were a duo too in high school.
Probably.
I think I sucked at serving. Maybe that's where we were. Because you have to get it over. You have to get in that specific range. It has to go diagonal.
Right? Apparently, there's a certain way to serve. You have to flick something backwards, or instead of just serving it like tennis.
A lot of spin on it.
Yeah, a lot of people
you have to serve it underhand. Yeah, if you're really good, you can put spin on it so your serve curves. It doesn't go straight.
Yeah. We have an intramural pickleball, and my friend
I don't know if we have that yet.
He said people tried way too hard, and they curved their serves, and they were doing all this fancy stuff, and
some people
he was just playing normal.
How's it going? Are you in a ones team? Right, you can do 1s or 2s in pickleball.
Yeah.
Are you in 1s or 2s?
For intramurals, I did at 2s, but I've played both. What?
Who's your partner?
I had a couple different ones depending on the week because we couldn't all make it every week. So
I gotcha. Did you guys do well?
We made it to, I don't know if it's the semifinals, the round before that, and then there's a lot of rules with the kitchen and where it has to land and everything, and we played a team that was a little stickler on the rules. So we lost a few points just because we didn't actually know the rules.
The kitchen's the front part, right? The front part, between. There's that range.
If you hit you have to let it bounce if you're in the kitchen, or because if you're outside of the kitchen, you can spike it and it doesn't have to bounce. But if you do that and your momentum carries you into the kitchen, it's the other team's point. So if you step in the kitchen at any point during that point, it has to bounce before you hit the ball. And there's a few times where I would spike it and I would just step on the line after I already hit the ball, and then they would call that. So it's There's a lot of rules with it that
Just let the boys play, you know.
get annoying. Yeah, like I'm like that. Like
Jeez.
inch doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, sure, if you're full on in it, but like, yeah, it's intramurals at the end of the day as well.
Yeah.
But we're looking best ball ADPs smoothing out a little bit. Same with rookie draft ADP. Zach, of course. How many drafts did you do this weekend? 2?
4 for best ball.
4?
It's $100 right there.
Over under 11.5 best ball teams from Zach this year.
11 under, 100% under.
Under at 11. I mean, you're already
I'll
at
probably
like 5 right now, right?
No, I'm at 4 right now.
I've never been a rock star guy, Jared.
No?
I've never been.
They were 5 for 5 at pick and save. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I know
just
they're great.
pass
I just
up.
I can't really drink them. I don't know. Not my cup of tea.
All right. No, it's actually an energy drink. It's not tea. It wouldn't be my cup of tea either.
I think I'm gonna only probably do 2 or 3 best ball drafts this year. Call me lame, but
Me too, probably. Realizing it's $25 each, I'm probably only gonna do like 2 or 3.
I'm thinking like 7 or 8 fantasy football leagues though.
Otherwise, you have Richardson, and his injury could cost you $50 if you have him in 2 leagues. It's I don't want
That's why I
that
don't
to
take him
happen.
in both leagues.
Yeah.
Somebody might already have him in 2 leagues.
Yeah. Okay. And you had Pittman too, I think. Paired.
I got a question I might need some help with. I mean, obviously it makes sense that Laporta's tight end 1, but he's going really early.
He's going early 3rd for best ball, yeah.
Or early 3rd in redraft. He's sneaking almost in a late 2nd.
Yeah.
Like that seems pretty aggressive to me.
He had a good year last year. I mean,
He did. But
it makes sense. It's just I don't know.
Would you take him over Pittman, Jared?
No, I wouldn't. But I also, I mean, that's bias. I know what Pittman can be with Richardson, so
Pittman is going after Laporta. At least look at best ball drafts. I get
it up there
Pittman,
back to
end
back.
of the 3rd. Like the draft I did this morning, I got my pick 34.
it's more guarantee
great
with
value.
Laporta that he'll be, solid. Pittman depends on Richardson's health, I guess.
What about like Laporta or Jacobs?
If you asked me that last year, I go Laporta, but I think Jacobs will have a good year with the Packers O line. So I'd probably go Jacobs.
I'd go Jacobs. I guess like Laporta or Diggs for me is one. Like
I'd go Laporta.
Yeah, me too.
I think they're. I'm just finding like the range he's in, and it's like I don't know. I think some of the guys who are like, even going behind him, like I might consider.
The best ball drafted this morning, he went at 301. Number 1 pick in 3rd round. So
I traded for him last week in my league. My league's draft started, and I got him and Jordan Addison for Kyler Murray in the 2nd for next year.
You know how many picks I have in that draft, Drew?
Like none.
No, I got one. Don't worry. I got one.
Is it like 412?
Yeah.
But the thing, Jared, you got DTR there. I mean, like
it is the last pick in the draft. That's the only pick I
you
have.
never know.
See who I get.
I don't know if we should in that league, and I would obviously I'd go through a poll and stuff. But increasing because now that 4th round, now this is like our 2nd year of a 4th round pick, I believe. Is it 3rd already? I don't know. But
2nd.
My point is, we're starting to see like 4ths. Like you don't even have roster spots for some of these 4ths. So I don't know if that's a taxi squad problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut my pick as soon as I get him, probably. So
yeah, that's why I'm like, do I make taxi squad spots because I don't want to actually like give full on roster spots.
Or just make it 3 rounds and then just open up the free agency so that people can pick up who they want during the season. Or
people already traded 4ths for upcoming years. What I could do is I could say, hey, 2027 4ths cannot be traded, and then we just hold those, and then like nobody drafts. You know what I mean?
Is there a way to like cash in 4th round picks for like whatever you call it, the money, the
fab?
Yeah.
I understand that would be a way to try to do that, but there are people in the league who I think would not like that.
Dude,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 4th round pick. Like, if that makes you leave a league, then like you can just get. in my opinion, you can get rid of the 4th round picks, and nobody should really care that much.
Why are
Because
people so thirsty for my draft picks? Honestly, Jesse just sent me a trade 10 hours ago. I have 1 first-round pick in Drew's league and 3 fourths. That's all I have for picks. He's offering George Kittle for the 2026 first.
yeah, that's because he made a stupid trade. He gave up a first for Kittle last year.
Did he?
So now he's
that
trying
was
to
with
get a first
Tyler.
back. Yeah.
I'm just gonna decline it right away.
He was trying to trade Cup, and he was telling me he's trying to get his first, like his own first for next year back. I'm like, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
There's not a chance you're getting a first for Cup.
He's
especially
his team,
especially from Tyler. Like with the way he just traded his entire team for 2nd-round picks.
Yeah.
When he doesn't even have a first next year.
Like I'm open to trading, like Diggs, Eckler, even Jacobs, if you guys were interested. I need some picks. But I'm not going to give up a first for George Kittle. Like, I need picks. That's opposite of what I want. Who did the Bears get at tight end? They have someone else now, right?
They got Everett.
I mean, they have Gerald Everett and Komet.
Everett, yeah,
number
Everett.
one.
Yeah, I have Komet, so I knew his value would be hurt a little.
I think I'm going to actually explore though, looking just at adding some taxi squad spots.
Zack needs to do that 1 or 2.
But it's only, but it would only be like they wouldn't be the taxi squads that you can like put players on whenever. It's only first year players, so it wouldn't really add to the roster.
It would just save you from cutting your draft picks immediately.
I think in my league, it's either they have to be a rookie or like a first, or it's either rookie or first or second year. Like you might be able to do it with like a second year guy.
Who have I had on my taxi squad? I've had. Oh, I don't have anyone.
You should add taxi squad spots, Zach.
I already have one.
You have one.
It's more than your league.
There, Braylon Allen.
My league's gonna have 3.
Braylon Allen is now on the taxi squad. There we go. Now I fit the roster. Drew, I didn't even look at your trade yet. Sorry. Drew just wants my picks. Cool. That's opposite.
It was not a terrible trade though. It was
no, but I don't. I need picks. I can't give up 3 seconds or 2 seconds in a third. I'm trying to stock up my picks. I made that mistake in your league, Drew, and in Zach's league. My team is terrible. I need to reset.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to get picks.
That's why everyone wants your picks because they think
I know because it's history. Yeah, I know. They want higher picks. I get it.
I was just in a spot where I don't necessarily want picks. I want to give you a player, I want picks, but I don't want a player in return.
I did the opposite in both leagues. In your league, Drew, last year I traded up during the draft with you to get Richardson in your league.
You got your guy?
I did get my guy, yeah. And in this league, I realize I'm terrible, and now I have to backtrack a little bit and try to regain my picks so I can set myself up in 2 or 3 years to be decent.
So you want picks? You want picks in both leagues? Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Mahomes is on the trade block. I want you to know that. Here, I'll put him on the trade block. How about that?
You're gonna. Zach's sending you like pennies on the dollar for him, so that's gonna be. The bidding war is kind of tough to do, and that's the start.
Kenneth Walker, no, I'll keep you. You're solid. Cooper Kupp, you'll be on the trade block. You're old. Ooh, interest from Drew and Zach. Crazy.
Who?
Cooper Kupp. It shows that you guys are both interested.
I put interest on there?
Oh, I have. That must have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's probably a while ago.
Says you're interested.
I don't like how they don't like. I feel like the interest should last for like 3 weeks or something, and then.
Yeah,
I'd be fine if it was for the whole season. But
Chris Godwin, trade block. Maybe I'll get a first for him. We'll see.
For Godwin?
Yeah.
2027 first.
Ooh, Evan Ingram. Interest from Zach. Crazy.
Oh, I do have interest on him. That's this offseason.
All right. Well, he's on the trade block. So.
Oh.
Ooh, Justin Fields. Interest from Jack Fisher. On the
I'll give you a third for Fields, Jared.
First, and you have a deal. Straight up.
Wow, Pacheco's going right now. There's no way this is redraft. He's going at the end of round 3.
No offense, Drew. I just rejected your trade. I'll look into it. I'll send you something.
No offense taken.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? Pacheco at the end of round 3.
Yeah.
He's going ahead of Kelsey. I guess that's
I mean,
Lamar.
yeah.
Yeah. James Cook is in the 4th round.
Watch, this will be the years the Bills are actually good. It will make no sense.
Richardson in the 5th round.
Who's
That's
the
where he's
first
going basketball
quarterback?
too.
Who's the first quarterback going? Is Mahomes going early or
QB1 off the board is
Lamar?
I'm gonna guess it's Allen. It is Allen. It's
Uh,
Josh Allen. Then it's
Oh,
Hurts.
Drew, good luck getting rid of fourths now.
Why?
Tyler just made a trade. He sent away 307 for 3 4th-rounders.
I told you. So we're gonna keep 4th. That's why we're gonna taxi squad spots
Yeah.
only for rookies.
3/4.
And that should not be
307.
imposed by people.
So he has 2 4ths this year. I guess he only doesn't have that many fourths, but
I still look at my team and I see that I can win like right now with the team I have.
in what league?
Drew's league.
I mean, you don't have a first, so you might as well like try and compete, right?
Go all in, yeah. I mean, my team is not bad. I have some young players, but most are
It's
older.
mediocre.
It's not mediocre. It's not.
mid.
Richardson and Stafford are solid. Kieran Williams and Eckler,
Mid.
Diggs. And I have Josh Jacobs. I need another receiver. That's all I really need. I can't go
Marquise
Josh
Brown.
Downs. Yeah, I do. You're right.
Mid.
Put him in for Downs.
I have Pittman.
Well, I can't offer you anything unless you want a 2025 fourth. This is from Zack's 2025 fourth.
I believe he goes by Pit Goat.
Whatever you want to call him.
I feel like it's kind of a grid day, a grid and fantasy football day, but might be just me.
Only if Cody Ford appears. That's all I care about.
Zach, are you feeling gritty?
Don't say that,
You
please.
didn't like that?
No.
In a grid mood?
I mean, Zach, what do you think I should do? What do you think like my first step would be in your league to try to like reset a little? Do you think Pittman or not Pittman? Do you think Mahomes is the first player that needs to go?
In my completely unbiased opinion,
Trade you Mahomes for 2 firsts.
I think
Call
you
it a
should
deal.
trade all of your starters, every single one.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, I'll give
Kenneth
you.
Walker.
No,
Let me take a look.
I think
honestly-
Jared. I think you first let running backs go. You start with
Yeah.
running back. Running back lasts the
My
least.
running backs are young. Like that, I don't need to get rid of my
Yeah.
running backs necessarily.
But Jerry, if
But
you
when
think
you'd be
about it, right?
good-
Like, how long is a rebuild going to take? Especially like, you don't have. I mean, you have some picks. Like, you're in a better position in this league than you are in other leagues for picks wise, but it's still going to take you probably 2 to maybe 3 years to complete a rebuild. So like, you look at Jacobs, he'll be 29
Hold on.
by that point.
If I trade right now if I try to get a 2025 first, and I trade, like I was gonna do with you, I was gonna trade 2025 first. I would
Have Drake May on my team now, and I get rid of Pittman or Mahomes. Why do I keep saying Pittman? Then I would have a first round pick for next year. I would have a quarterback to fill in for Mahomes, and I'd still be in decent position for next year. But realistically, it'd probably take 2 years, even with the first next year.
Yes, that's what. I'm kind of coming out of a rebuild in a different league right now. I would say, first thing first, you trade your running backs. You trade in your receiver over like 27, which is all of your receivers.
it is. Yeah.
Honestly, like I would probably keep Mahomes because even in 3 years he'll be 31, and you still probably have
Yeah.
at least 7-8 years left of him. So I'd still keep Mahomes, but I would probably trade Walker, probably trade Jacobs, Cup, Godwin.
For what though?
Ingram.
What would I be looking for when I trade a 23-year-old Kenneth Walker? Like, what would I be looking for there?
For Walker, I'd probably go for
A first.
a
and-
first, maybe like Walker and a third for a first and second, if you can get that.
Okay. But then who do I start? Do I start? I don't have anyone to start. You know, like I still need to like put someone in that spot.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
honestly,
start Malachi Corley.
Jared, I started Samaje Perine for the full year in the league that I'm rebuilding.
Yeah.
I
Like,
would call it tanking.
If you're
but-
rebuilding, like running backs are kind of like the last position you want to add, like before you start competing again.
Yeah.
Maybe I start
And then,
Braylon
like-
Allen or something.
Yeah, just it's pretty much just a wash. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like obviously, I'm a little biased because I have you first for next year. But
Yeah, I know. You want me to be terrible, so I want that first back somehow. I want to work a trade with you somehow. Whatever we.
But he's
can.
gonna try to
tough
get.
do.
I know
mean,
it will be.
Looking
Who
at
do
your
you
team,
want?
it's already not going to be good. So
Who do you?
you
who
could
do
trade
you want?
nobody. It's still going to be early.
Yeah, I know.
So
I could
there's a
have
guy
paid for
in,
my own pick.
You could ride it out, Jared. Like ride out the season, but then also trade before the
do that too,
deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
Trade
me just be
mid-season.
like
That's
start
a
like
better
8-0 or something. You know, that'd be funny. This team is
Odell.
like no, it has the talent. Like the first 5: Mahomes, Walker, Jacobs, Cup, and Godwin. Even Ingram. Those 6 are solid. But then Odell, Adonai Mitchell, and Justin Fields is my second quarterback. That's
You have to start Will Levis.
I will start Will Levis. Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you play week 1?
Uh,
Jacob. Yeah,
Jacob.
it's gonna be tough.
Play Ben.
Well, let's see. Hold on. Mahomes is better than Murray. Okay, he's got me with McCaffrey, Eckler, Jacobs. That's a wash. Whatever. Brown and Cup are a wash. Nico, Godwin, wash. Laporta's better than Ingram. Andrew, okay, he's got me beat. All right, I'll tell you that. Just the last few. I need like if I had like 2 more star receivers or running backs, my team wouldn't be terrible. But I don't know. I finished like 3-11 last year or something.
I need Kyle Pitts to show up. That's what I need.
Also, that's not even my team. I want you to remember that, Zach. That's
Yeah.
not my team. I picked that one up, and it wasn't in the best situation when I got it, and I kind of just ran with it without doing any like big trades.
We got our
Yeah.
league with
You
Bernie.
just-
Jared
you gotta
drafted.
be a little bit more protective of your picks sometimes.
I know. I feel like I'm always in the win now mode, even when my team isn't good enough to win now. So I just always
Really?
believe like, oh, I'm
Mhm.
good enough to win, and then I'm not, and then I waste a year. So
Yeah, you gotta look at it more like
3-year
more,
horizon at least.
not like optimistic, but like you just gotta look at whether or not your team's actually good.
Uh-huh.
Like comparing it to
You gotta
other
be
teams
honest.
in the league.
I have to pay Bernie too for that dynasty.
Jared's
league.
last to pay for everything.
I paid you right away, Drew. Don't even. All right, whatever.
Zach was first.
Is it $10 for that?
Yeah, Bernie's is 10.
All right.
You guys redoing that league again?
Hey,
Yeah,
I didn't.
I love that league.
Honestly, I didn't realize it was paid until like what week 10 last year, and I was like
Yeah.
9-1, and I was like, of course I'm good in the one league that's worthless. I ended up getting like, did I get third? Did I get my money back? I
Yeah.
think.
I took second.
Yeah.
I traded Josh Dobbs in that league last year for second and third.
Wow. To who?
Some guy. I don't know. I don't know any people in that league really.
And Drew talks shit about scamming people all the time.
No,
Well, he
I was
scammed me out of
saying
Tom Brady and
I
felt perfectly fine about it. So
traded him that, Zach, and that was like the only trade that happened for picks. Is why I brought that up, because that league had like no trades for draft picks. So
I need to set my lineup here. Oh, this team is not that good. Jerry Jeudy, he's on Cleveland now. Can start him. I won't be terrible in this league. I have Deontay.
my team's solid. It's here. I'll read it to you in a sec. I'm the Puka Nakua in this league, in Dynasty. It's pretty exciting. It's Burrow, Gibbs, Pollard, Ridley, Godwin, Kincaid, Cook, Higgins, and Nakua, and then Deshaun Watson Superflex.
My team's better.
Hmm.
Zach, what do you think? I have Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes. My running backs are Jonathan Taylor and Najee Harris, which is okay. Receivers, I have Tyreek Hill, Michael Pittman, Deontay Johnson, Jerry Jeudy, and tight ends I have Cole Kmet and Evan Ingram.
What's the how many do you have to start? How many receivers? How many flex?
I'm
guessing
starting.
receivers.
There's 4 flex with the super flex, so 3 in the super flex. So I'm starting.
Oh my god!
I'm
That's
starting
a deep
4
league.
receivers.
Holy
Yeah, I
crap.
know.
This is a Bernie dynasty, Zach.
That's
Remember
why
this.
I'm very shocked to have such a good team because JT and Najee is pretty good. Purdy and Mahomes is good. Tyreek, Pittman, and Deontay. Like, I was on Carolina too.
My bench is so thin though because of this.
I'm not sold on Deontay. I'm not, obviously, but
I feel like
he's my wide receiver 3.
He's
What's
yeah.
Yeah. I would
Jerry
love
Judy's my
Deontay.
4.
In a league that deep, I would rather have like Deontay and Judy be like 5, maybe 6
Yeah.
wide receivers. But
I also have who do I have on my bench? Sky Moore, yeah, not much. Chuba Hubbard, Dante Foreman, Delvin Cook, Kenny Pickett is my 3rd string quarterback. So yeah,
I have Carr. I have
I don't have much
Sorry,
bench at all.
new
but
phone case.
I also have the 9th pick in this upcoming draft.
Nope,
I actually
no
have my
focus.
1st.
I'm looking at a startup big board for a Superflex league. Caleb Williams went at the 1.
You guys don't like Caleb, do you?
I like him.
You do?
I like him. I drafted him.
Do you? I feel like he's getting overhyped again, like any Bears quarterback does. I'm sure he'll be fine.
He's got-
Fantasy-wise, he'll be fine, but
Keenan Allen,
Overall,
Roma Dunze, and DJ Moore.
this guy isn't Patrick Mahomes. You can't just put weapons around him and expect him to produce immediately.
Well, they did better than what the Panthers did with Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because they traded for Miles Sanders. They got Adam Thielen. You know, they made moves last year to fit, you know, their team because they were no. Who said it? Did Adam Thielen say they were Super Bowl contenders last year? They said that they have enough talent to win the Super Bowl going into last year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not sure.
And they got Frank Reich too. So
Oh, that was Jared.
did,
Yeah.
at least.
Jared's Frank
Right,
Reich.
Jared, if you're looking at Kenneth Walker in a startup is going around like Glad McConkey, Isaiah Pacheco. So kind of like that late first range.
So I could get a first for him. I'd have to give up probably a 3rd and him for a first and a young running back or a solid
That's right.
2nd
Yeah.
or something.
Actually,
That's
Jared,
what
I
said.
might have
would
a
try and get like Walker in a 3rd for a first and like a future first and future 2nd probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walker. So he was brought up in my negotiations with Caden and the trade I did with like Kyler Murray and stuff. I mean, I had no interest in him, so I didn't even try to like do negotiations. But yeah, he was kind of with like even around Jordan Addison was like kind of how he'd have him, where he had him in terms of value. I would take Addison over Walker.
Okay.
But-
What do you guys think of this team? This is my other dynasty league that I haven't
you
paid
were
much
talking about.
attention to. Yeah, so my team, my quarterbacks are Richardson and Tua. I also have Mac Jones, Gardner Minshew, Stetson Bennett, just whatever, backups. Then I have Najee, Bijan, and Pacheco as my 3 running backs. One's flex. Then I have T. Higgins, Puka Nacua, Jaden Reed, and Chris Godwin. Who else do I have on my bench? Tajay Spears, Mingo. Oh, wait, I have Tyreek Hill on my bench. Hold on. So put him in for Reed.
Your receivers are stacked.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Is this 10 team though?
Oh, and I have George Pickens. This is a 10-team dynasty.
Yeah.
And Tank
Yeah.
Dell. Jeez, I have a lot. Okay. So I'm going to put
How
him
the
in
picks
for
looking?
Chris Godwin. I have the 6th pick this year, 206 and 306. I have all my picks.
Okay.
And then my tight ends are Dalton
If I
Schultz.
was you, I would try and trade like
Isaiah
Najee
Likely.
in 206 and try and get up to like late first round. Get
That's
Jonathan
like
Brooks
the-
or something.
This team I
What was
got
that?
3rd last year. I finished like 10
What are you
and
gonna say, Drew?
6 or something.
I was gonna say, look at you bringing up Jonathan Brooks again.
What's wrong? He's the top running back.
I
At
know.
least this year.
You're like,
ever.
I don't
for
like
you,
Carolina.
It's like
I just
110, 110. Give me Brooks.
They don't have any line to build. Like,
Yeah.
so he's not going to produce right away.
Would you take Brooks over
Carolina?
Worthy, Zach?
Yeah, Carolina's line. Name one lineman on Carolina.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Robert Hunt. Who's the Lewis? They just signed like 2 guards for big money this offseason.
Oh.
They got Iki Kwanu.
And I'm just oblivious to them, I guess. I don't know. I don't.
They signed Robert Hunt on it was like a 5-year, $100 million deal.
I think there are valid concerns with how a run game would be there, but at
They've
the
also
same
lost
time,
like 10 players that this offseason. They've lost so many players. Because I know someone I know is a big Panthers fan, and every time they lose someone, he posts on his story saying like how mad he is that they lost that person, and mostly defense, but
That's what
How
I'm
do you
saying.
feel-
Collectively, like they might not be that good. Like defensively, they might have to throw the ball a lot too. Like
yeah.
How do you feel about this start in a dynasty league? CeeDee Lamb, Kyler Murray, Tyreek Hill, Saquon, DJ Moore, Kirk Cousins, Debo.
that's
Those
a
are
dynasty startup.
First 7 picks, dynasty startup. I'm guessing it's probably 2 flex, I would guess.
Okay.
I don't like that. Where did Debo go again? Debo's the one that
Uh,
kind of caught my eye. Like
7th round.
7th round. Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Who do you start over Chris Godwin and T. Higgins? You got to go T. Higgins, right?
Pending matchup, I would put like
Pacheco or
I'd probably
Higgins?
go Higgins. You say Pacheco or Higgins?
Yeah.
I'd go Pacheco.
What about Pickens or Higgins? I'm trying to decide
Pickens.
who's. Yeah. So I'd probably put T. Higgins on my bench because I have Tyreek Hill, Puka Nacua, George Pickens, and Chris Godwin. And then Pacheco. Like. I also have Tank Dell on my bench. Is he better than any of those? I don't know. I have a stacked lineup.
That receiving room kind of scares me a little bit for this year, just because I don't know
Uh-huh.
how it's going to play out. It's kind of
Especially
same
with
with
Diggs
Chicago,
Yeah.
but
Jeez, this team is
Really good. My only weak spot is
tight end with Dalton Schultz and Isaiah Likely, I guess. I also have Cade Otton, Jelani Woods, and Logan Thomas. So
you could even take Bowers, Jared too. I know you said you're at the 106, so
I might. I don't know. We'll see.
it's
what I
one
do.
quarterback, right?
It's 2. I have Tua and Richardson,
Oh.
and I need a backup.
mean-
So I'm probably gonna try to go at that point. Probably JJ or maybe Bo Nix. Not Bo Nix.
May.
May.
what do you
I
guys
don't know
think of
about
a third
Bo
round draft reversal in dynasty startups?
Oh yes. I don't know. It makes sense on paper, but I've seen drafts where it's done. I've actually never been in a draft where it's done. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of it, but I understand the reasoning why.
What are we talking
Especially, I think like super flex. Like I might be fine with it.
For me, I feel like if that was the case, I'd rather be at the end of the draft.
Oh yeah, I agree.
'Cause then
But if
you
it's
can get,
super
like,
super
get a
flex,
top
yeah.
receiver, quarterback in the early second, and quarterback in the early third. Like,
I think that's so silly though in one quarterback.
yeah,
Like, because the reason behind it would be like, hey, these 2 quarterbacks get pushed up, and those back teams back into the first round kind of get screwed out of those first 2 tiers.
yeah. So it helps add some of the value back by getting them another early third round pick instead of being back at end of.
Yeah, I like in Superflex Dynasty startups. That's it though. It has to be 2 quarterback. Which everything basically is now. Oh, I'm even thinking about like I wonder if like Superflex redraft how that would be. Is that too far?
I could see it. I don't know if it's really.
If it's like 4 point per passing though, So then there's some flexibility. It's not 6. I think it'd be like it's pretty feasible to like say, hey, like this
Yeah.
is a better way to do leagues. I'm also thinking about league median. What do you guys think? Brush up
Not
on league
opposed to
median. Do you know what that is, Jared?
No, not really.
Okay, I'll explain. So there's 12, right? There's 6 games each week. There's 12 teams, right?
I think we
So-
talked about this actually. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the win
So if
goes
you're-
to the top scorers of the week and the winner of the week or something.
Yep, correct.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
winner of the matchup, so you can get either 2, 1, or 0 wins. You get 2 wins
Yeah.
if you beat your opponent, but also are in the top 6 of scoring. You get 1 win, either or, right? If you were top 6 in scoring but lose your matchup, or vice versa. And then if you lose, and we're in the bottom 6.
I just think it can be a little too pivotal, like in the later weeks. Like if you squeak out a win, but someone else scores 200 points and you need them to lose, and then they get 2 wins and jump you.
I did in
you,
fantasy
You have to
basketball.
perform every single week, and otherwise you're gonna fall, basically.
Yeah, but it helps smooth out almost the right team. So I bring up that Trent team. Was that 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
It was a joke, but those can happen in such a short kind of
That Trent team.
season.
That's funny.
The Trent team. No, he knows. If you bring it up to him and say, "Hey, you remember your dynasty team?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like 10th in scoring, but was like
No, I
12 and
I'll
2 or
put up.
something like that.
So,
Drew, you beat
I have some polls
Kyle
in mind after
in the
draft.
championship last year.
Yeah.
Did you beat Kyle in the championship?
I think so. Or Peyton? No, Jacob.
I think it was Kyle, wasn't it? Because Kyle wasn't. I know.
Oh, yeah,
I was.
Kyle.
Yeah, he upset a lot of teams, and he beat
Yeah.
Zach. I know.
And then Zach
He beat
was
Zach in
upset.
the playoffs.
Did
Yeah.
I?
Hey, for Colts Ravens, you can put AQ Shipley. By the way,
Oh, I think I played Kyle in the week that Mari Cooper had like that 50-point week or something like that.
You did, and then
Oh,
he.
yeah,
And
that's
I
right.
played him when he had the dud.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. He also had another player that went off too. I think he had like Pacheco or something. He had like there was someone else that had like 40 points on his team or something. Yeah. And then Ebron for Colts Steelers, I guess you can put. I don't really know any other names there. He'll be kind of high now.
Interesting. Only one team.
Quiddy Pay, bottom right.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Just go Quiddy Pay, I guess.
That was probably a bad way. Is this right? Nope. Is that also bad?
Paye. Paye.
Oh, Quiddy.
He puts QU for Quiddy. That's crazy. Oh my god, Drew. Quiddy. Like
QUITY. Quit E.
whatever.
Nope. Guy. I was checking if they had the rookies yet, and obviously they wouldn't count yet. But
Put like I don't know, Mingo or something there. That'd be high, but unless Zach knows like a defensive lineman that has only been a
For
Panther.
For the one team for
Panthers.
Carolina.
Yeah.
And you could probably do Jeremy Chin. He signed with Washington this offseason, but
so put Chin here. Nice. I had the lowest.
Well, I was gonna put Jalen Tolbert there, but I guess Tyler Biadasz is probably lower.
Yep. 0.5. Steelers, Carolina. We're kind of cooking on this one. Okay, Deontay will work there, but not yet.
Dallas and the Ravens. There's someone there that's obvious. I feel like
There's no Brandon Cooks on here.
no.
Why are the Cowboys? This shouldn't be.
This is where we kind of stall out because I don't really know.
I think
Anything about-
Isn't DeMonte KZ for the Cowboys Steelers?
Was he a Cowboy?
I think so.
Okay. He was a Steeler, as we all know.
Okay. There you go.
Sorry. I don't even know if there's a quarterback in for the top middle.
I'm thinking.
Because Big Ben ate up all those years.
What's that receiver's name? He's like a casual role player receiver. He was a is he a Cardinal too? No. He was like a Steeler. He was on the Steelers last year. He was like a fourth string receiver.
Like Allen Robinson.
No, even like worse than him. I remember I don't know why it's striking me. Ray McLeod. That's his name. I don't know if he was ever a Panther or not. I'm just thinking offensive players. Or even like let's see, a third string running back. I think offense, Zach. I don't know. I know you think like linemen and stuff.
I feel like there's someone for the Cowboys Ravens that should stand out, and I'm just not thinking of them.
Didn't Des Bryant play for both?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'll be like 80%.
Let's do it.
40. Yeah.
Ebron was still higher.
Uh-huh. I don't know that one, honestly.
I was even thinking kickers.
Did Miles Jack ever play for the Panthers? I don't think so. Patrick Peterson. TJ Watt. No, I don't know.
Norman never played for the Steelers, did he?
Not that I remember.
Darnold, no. Baker, no. No money, Mitch.
Why can't we just put like Deontay there?
Doesn't work yet.
I know.
You have to like a snap with them.
Yeah,
Jared.
I know. Quarterbacks. Who was Carolina's quarterback before Young?
Cam Newton was there for a bit, but
they
you're
have-
thinking
did they have
of
an
like
Allen?
Baker,
They had an Allen there.
Darnold,
What's his name?
Kyle.
Kyle Allen.
Yeah, Kyle Allen. Yeah. Mitch never played for the Steel or the Panthers.
Harrison is the name today.
Is it? Harrison. Don't the Steelers have someone on their team with Harris? Not Harrison, but Harris.
I mean, they have Najee Harris.
No, not Najee. They have he's a cornerback.
Anthony Harris?
No.
Scroll slowly up, like start at the top. And I'll see if one of them. No. Keep going.
It's not picking up Harris for some reason. Oh, there it is. Bronco Harris.
No, he's a current player. He's a cornerback. I don't
Bronco
know.
Harris played for the Steelers, did he not?
I remember seeing him play against. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Any absolute backups? McCown ever make his way?
So you just run Kyle Allen. I don't know if he's a journeyman, right? He could have played for the Steelers.
D'Angelo Williams.
We weren't getting that. Yikes.
That was a weird, tough part.
I don't see Cody Ford next grid. Come on. Why? Dude,
Oh, this one looks fun. This one does
Yeah.
look fun. Let's do this
sure. Julio.
one. We
Oh,
want to get 80%.
I don't care. Up to you guys. It's only
Speedy.
not even 50. Look at that.
Baltimore, Tennessee.
Ray Lewis.
Hmm?
50 plus sacks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were saying. I didn't. I was like, he probably
Did he
did.
not?
He's a linebacker. He's a
That's
linebacker, Jared.
unfortunate. Yeah.
But I was like, the same time years.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I might need to go to another grid. Hopefully Cody Ford's there. Darn. That sucks. Oh, we got the Bills, but come on.
Now we can do this one.
Think he had 10,000 passing yards on the Bills? Maybe. Could try him.
Zach, you ready to get to grid up? No? No grid?
Nope.
You're not in the mood for grids today?
Trying to negotiate some trades.
Throw the names out there. Let's.
Matthew Stafford on the right, Jared Goff in the middle.
Dude, this guy's crazy. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Those polls.
Wait, who's the other guy in the trade? Josh Reynolds.
All right, he already got 54, so I thought we were just naming whoever.
Didn't Von Miller play? Like,
Yeah, he did. Wow.
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 The
How you doing?
glasses. Very nice. Very nice. Any Keenum here? No Keenum. Teddy Bridgewater.
Sure. Cutler. Trubisky.
Dalton.
Fields. Dalton, sure.
Mitch does not have 10K passing yards.
Does it have to be with the team? I don't know if
Do
that's
you
with
know
the
Zach?
team or not.
No, it's cumulative. Mitch 10K passing yards.
Yeah.
He was their quarterback for a long time. I'm sure he does. It's TRU. True. B. Yeah.
He does.
Wow, 1%.
He's better with the Bulls. Or Bulls.
Yeah, he's a basketball player now, guys. Wow. Multi-talented.
All right. As you can tell, we don't know our commanders that well.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick, he played for the Commanders. He was a Bill. Go Fitzpatrick bottom left. He was a Bill, I know for sure.
All right.
And then
There's a guy. There's a guy.
running back
Peterson.
or J.D. McKissick.
McKissick played for the Lions.
Did he not? Am I stupid?
Zach?
You have to ask.
Didn't McKissick play for the Lions? I'm sure he did.
I don't think so. I don't think
What? Wait. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna ask the question. What percent?
82.
Oh, that's pretty high. What do you got,
Yeah.
Zach?
They played for the Lions.
Yeah.
Like 5.
Jeez.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he did. Look at that. Boom. Like, you guys just don't trust me. I don't just think of this stuff randomly. Like, I remember him
Yes, you
playing
do.
for the team.
You
I remember
sometimes
him
say the
playing
most
for the
random
Lions.
crap.
No, he's fantasy relevant. He was like 4 years ago. So I remember.
All right.
Cody.
Last one.
No Cody. Amari Cooper, bottom left.
Wow.
I don't care what percentage. I really don't. Didn't McLaughlin play for the Browns too, or no?
No.
No.
Is that 72?
I don't care what it says.
No, it's
2%, guys.
Jared's really smart.
Yeah. I just got a 1%. I got two
there's a-
1% last week.
There's a kicker for middle left. Is it Dicker?
Dicker? Yeah. Right, he's Brown right now, right? Type in the kicker. Oh.
No. There's a kicker who played for both.
Who's York? It's York, isn't it?
No. Where did Cameron
Who's their
Dicker play?
kicker? I don't know. I don't remember who.
I
the Bills
promise
or
you
the-
there was.
Are you sure it's not McLaughlin?
Yes.
Pretty sure it is McLaughlin.
It was not McLaughlin. That's not who I was thinking of. But
That's
there's a
crazy.
kicker
He
there.
played for every team, so I just.
He played for those two. He played for Colts. He played for the Bucks. And
Yeah.
he played for somewhere else.
Wow. That's funny.
Goat.
Dak, Herbert, Brady. Could do Winston there too. 22. See, people are thinking harder than that. Yeah.
People are overthinking that. Wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Good polls. Good polls. Good polls. Did Cooper
There's
Rush
a
play
quarterback.
for-
There
yeah,
is
did
a
Rush-
quarterback who.
Did Cooper Rush play for the Broncos? No.
Marcus Ware.
Yay.
389.
Oh. No, not doing it. We just did like all those teams. I'm okay. I don't see Cody Ford's teams. I don't want it. Hall of Fame, yeah.
Goat. Zack missed that. I put Bo Scarborough in the Hall of Fame for Seahawks.
Oh, that's the same one. There's two
I
of
don't
his
have time
teams
for one
right
more.
there.
Unless there's a quick
Tyler
one.
Boyd is going to Tennessee.
Huh?
Seriously?
Yeah, 1 year, 4.5.
Jared, Colts. Fill in these 3 Colts as fast as you can. Like that with low names.
All right, we'll put the edge rusher. Fuck, what's his name? Zach, save me. What's
Yeah,
his name?
Yannick
Ngakwe.
Oh, Ngakwe. I always mix
That's
those
his
two
name.
up.
Yeah. Then put did either Kenyon Drake or Isaiah McKenzie play for the Chiefs?
I would say no.
If not, put Eric Fisher. He'll be kind of high, but it's fine. And then
14.
put who's
Put like
I don't know.
You better be naming a lineman here.
I'm trying to, Zach. I am. Don't worry. I
want to say like. Think of something else. I'll think of it because I'm trying to think of. He was not there in 2006.
No, we're only doing the Colts row,
That was the
Jared.
last time they won it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, buddy.
Like 2012 or something.
I mean, I want like you could say Dwight Freeney, but that's like the obvious answer, is it not?
would it be bad if I do a running back or Joseph Adai? No, do Adai. Addai.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
it's not terrible.
I just went to the Colts there.
He was backup running back behind like Edgerrin James, and actually he was kind of our starter at the time because James was hurt. I've looked back and I've watched a lot of highlights from that year.
Yeah, because you haven't had, many since. So
I haven't had any since actually. So funny guy over here, top left over here, or top left over here. This guy right here. Yeah. Poverty. This guy calls me poverty when they haven't done anything since 2010.
Call you poverty. You implied that you were poverty.
This guy over here just called me poverty.
I said it's a poverty franchise.
Yeah. It says the Packers, who are supposed to be so good, historic franchise, Lambeau. Woo!
Oh, historic. When we go to the NFL draft, you're going to see historic.
Yeah, just to lose to the 49ers every single year. 4, 5, 6 years, whatever it's been.
We get 5 guys before the draft.
Not only losing to Brock Purdy, but then proceeding to call him a system quarterback and terrible after he just beat your team.
Oh, that was me. That was me.
And then Jimmy.
Yeah, that wasn't Zack. That was
then Jimmy G beats your team. Nah, he's a system quarterback. He's terrible.
Oh yeah, that was both of us.
Like,
Yeah, he sucks.
yeah, he's not that good, but he beat you,
I'll
so
stand by that.
you're not much better.
He was so bad that game. Oh my.
Well, that's
goodness.
why you guys lost though. I mean, you couldn't score more than 10
we
points
lost 'cause
that
our
game.
special
Because
teams.
they gave up 300 rushing yards.
And
Wasn't
special
that like
teams. Oh, no.
13 to 7 or
You're talking about
13 to
the-
10 you
yeah.
lost?
Zach, you're talking about the 2019 one that was.
I'm talking about the
road.
snow game in 2021 or 2022.
I'm talking. Yeah, that one. That one. There's no excuses.
Yeah, everyone talking about they can't handle the cold. It's frozen tundra up here, and then you scored 10 points. It's like any team can beat you when you score 10.
Packers there.
That botched punt touchdown.
Oh,
Yeah. And then you got 2021 with Scotty Miller and Kevin King. What's his name? Is it Kevin King?
Oh my god. Okay, now you're done.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you are. He's actually like done.
He Mostert like 220-yard rushing and like 3
That was
touchdowns
terrible.
in the championship game.
Brandon Bostic, Seahawks. What else you want to talk about?
Okay. I don't know if there's anything else. Anything else? Let's see. One more thing.
Phil Mary, Golden Tate.
All right, that'll close this out. Zach Roush, Jared Vleski, myself, Drew Skybrick here on this Tuesday morning. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew Sports Crew, the Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you. Oh, he's back. Bye.